Welcome back to my vow to continue Let's Plays in Sickness and in Health. To continue our adventures in the toy room, we're going to play with gasoline. The best children's toy. The gas tank has a lot of weight behind it. It basically drops and almost doesn't bounce at all. It does have a tiny bit of bounce, but on all of these small drops you'll never see it. It doesn't really pick up speed too quickly. It takes a little bit, and sometimes it glitches off of the level. And that's only really a problem with upward slopes, because you'll tilt the stage a lot to get the ball up the slope, and then suddenly it's got a lot of speed behind it coming into a flat surface that's usually leading straight off of a ledge. See, it does bounce a little. This music is straight out of Paper Mario. I can't be the only person thinking that, right? Okay, here's what I was talking about. Not a terrible upward slope, but the speed that you get off of that and the weight behind the gas tank, it means it's just unresponsive enough that this is a pretty tricky hill to climb with this ball. Be very careful right at the top to kind of redistribute the stage. Redistribute the stage? Sure, let's go with that. I think it's all of the propellers that really make me love the Toyland aesthetic. Certainly a part of it, I'm sure. It's very easy to lose control of the gas tank on sloped surfaces like that, ones that you don't realize are sloped. Let's try that one more time. Nailed it! I think this might be my favorite stage in the whole game, and it's definitely one of my favorites at least. A lot like 3D Road in Daytown, it's got a lot of... it's sort of built similarly. It's got several walls that you can ride up on, and it's very, very tightly woven. It's kind of wraps around itself in a way that I really like. It shows the strengths of the mechanics of tilting the stage this level. Hey, an actual metal ball. I'm really good at underestimating just how much speed the gas tank needs to pick up to make several jumps in these levels. I guess I'm still kind of expecting the physics of the marble or of another ball that we haven't seen yet. None of the green gems in this set of levels are particularly hard to actually get. They're also pretty easy to find. They're kind of just a shortfall that's really easy to retry from, or just slightly off to the side. That's what I love about this game, and this particular level. It's because you can build the levels in such a way that you can do stuff like that and just immediately just kind of keep going without having to retry a certain section. Just as planned, because I actually wanted to do this. Meant to do it. All the propellers make it feel like the whole stage is actually being propelled upwards and kind of is possibly moving slightly, and that the whole thing is a big contraption. Unlike the previous stages where they all looked and felt like just static platforms floating in the air, with the exception of some of the ones that were moving. This whole thing feels like it's some child's like wildest dream with unlimited bricks to play with. So everything is just kind of really complex mechanisms that they were able to build. No sweat. What? Oh no, 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 not Charlie! Oh no, damn it, damn it! Oh god! That's not good for me. I thought the requirements to unlock Charlie were different to what they actually are, and I thought I'd be able to go the whole game without unlocking him. Oh, unlocking him, like, put me in a slight daze for the rest of this recording. So I was kind of going through this level just a bit confused. Which is why I fell off that ledge, even though it wasn't really a particularly difficult one to make. Fortunately, this level, I had gotten all the crystals up to that point, so I can just go straight over here and keep going. Ah, Charlie! I can't believe I did it. This is probably the trickiest of the green crystals to unlock in this set of 5 levels. To unlock? To get. Even then, it's just a short hop. Oh. I really shouldn't have been kind of second guessing where the game was telling me to go. Once you've gotten the green crystal, it's a pretty simple... There's always a flow to the levels, and you really have no reason to not follow it once you've gotten the green crystal. This music is great. This particular track feels so positive in a way that I also felt when I played the Mario Party games on the N64. The tricky part with a lot of the more advanced balls is that these segments of the level where there's a very clear flow and they wanted you to kind of go into them, kind of just barrel through with a certain amount of momentum, you sort of second guess yourself and kind of have to try and do it a lot more carefully because it feels like it's way easier to fall off. So these little curves down, if I was using something like the marble or even one of the normal balls like the soccer ball maybe, I'd feel more confident in just kind of barreling straight over the edge and just adjusting myself as I go. A nice thing about having the level gauge on is that when I use the cannons in these later levels, where it's very easy to fall off of the platform after you land, I can see that I've got the controller actually flat, which is pretty important. Yeah! Now we get to go to Night Town. It's the most swinging place in the galaxy, which I also have in my pocket. I'm sad that we're done with Toyland, but yeah, it had to end sometime. Next time, it's dazzling lights and dizzying heights and endless delights in a land of night. You can choose between the ladybug, or the dog, or the pig, or not the penguin, I hovered over the penguin for some reason, the frog, or the soccer ball, or the watermelon, still weirds me out, or one of these hard balls. UFO, Saturn, the galaxy, and... oh, Charlie. Charlie. No. You can't vote for Charlie. Anyone else but Charlie. You don't get to vote for him. I won't allow it. Don't care. I don't care. He's just... there are plenty of other good choices. You're not putting him on me. Ugh.